Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. If you are new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be testing the GIGI Hadid Maybelline Jetsetter palette. I haven't even opened this yet, but I love the packaging, is so nice. So this actually retails for £30, well £29.99, which is quite expensive actually, I thought, but it is actually it is a lot bigger. I've not seen any reviews on this. I only saw reviews on the other collection, the other stuff in the collection, because they looked absolutely tiny, the eyeshadow palette, so I had zero hope for this before it came. But yeah, absolutely massive, like bigger than the size of my head. I'll tell you what it says on the back. So it says, Gigi shares her favourite makeup essentials to look fresh even after a long flight. So I think it is supposed to be like for flying, but obviously I haven't been flying anywhere, but I'm just going to test it. And it's got a light concealer, a medium concealer, 2 lip balms in nude and pink, an eyeshadow brush, a powder brush, eyeshadow highlighter, eyeshadow base, eyeshadow crease, eyeshadow liner, blush, bronzer, highlight, and a mini mascara. So that's quite cool. Like a really nude packaging. I really like the holographic, let's see my face, the holographic writing, like that. And it's just a really pretty nude. Oh, it's got holographic there as well. Wow. Yeah, so that's what it says on the back, so it shows you which one it was, and that was what I've just read there. So inside it looks like this. That colour, that highlighter colour is stunning. Wow, that bronzer looks so dark. Yeah, I like that they've got the mascara. It's in like a little weird packaging. Oh, it's the Colossal Volume Express Mascara. That's good. I like that it's got a real big mirror in, which is great. So I'm going to try the concealer. So there's a light and a medium, and obviously the medium is too dark for me, so that's a no. I reckon the light will probably be, because I don't know. Oh no, that's not a bad. Well, that's a really good colour actually. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop that underneath my eye. So it's a really nice colour for light actually, because normally when they say light, it's never really light enough. Well, for me, because I'm super pale, but yeah, it's really nice. It's really creamy, blends really nice. It doesn't look too cakey. I know it's hard to see with my annoying lighting situation, but that's what happens in England. Whoop. I'm just going to put some on the top of my eyelids too, just to create a base for the eyeshadow. Oh yeah, I really like this. It's quite good coverage actually as well. Like if you see, like I've got a lot of veins on this side. I've got a bit of foundation. Got a lot of veins on this side, and that's covered them quite well actually. Yeah, I like that. It's nice and brightening. And I've also got a bit of blemishes around my mouth. I'll do the crease first, and I'm going to take the fluffy brushy side, and I'm really going to take, I'm basically just going to, I just popped it in just a tiny bit because it's so dark. I don't want it to like be too much. I know it's hard, probably hard for a palette that you've got to really cater for everyone. You can't really do that in a palette, can you? Like colour wise for like everyone's skin tone. It's an alright colour actually. It's not as dark as it looks in the pan. It blends out now. Just gives a nice shadow. A nice transition colour. Just gives a little bit of something a bit of something to dip it in. It's not super pigmented either, although I put that well too high up. Yeah, I quite like that colour. It's for a transition shade. Nice. They're okay to blend actually. This side's a little bit harder, but it does look like a natural shadow if you don't like wearing eyeshadow and you just want like a little bit of to like make your eyes. If you have hooded eyes, like I have a little bit hooded, like here, can you see when I look like straight on, like to create the illusion of like bigger eyes, you can do that. But yeah, it's just a basic shadow really. So I'm going to be using the base colour now, which is this one. It's like it looks like a pinky nude, but on my finger it doesn't really look like a pinky nude, but we'll see. I'm using this side of the brush. I'm just gonna, it's super fallout and just, I wouldn't say this was any type of colour that really fallouty. Any type of colour that I would like put like on my eye. It's such a weird colour, like in the pan it's pink, but on my eye it sort of looks a little bit brown, which is really weird. Don't know, can't explain it. Really doesn't look like anything's on my eye, to be honest, does it that much? I'm gonna take some more of the crease shade and I'm gonna pop that on the outer edge.
And then some more on that side.
I'm just gonna try and blend that out with this brush. It's so tiny, but it's not the worst brush, if I'm honest. Feels nice and soft. Right, so I'm not getting the best blend, but yeah. So the next colour is this highlight, which looks really blinding. Now it's actually like a highlight, but I'm going to use it on the inner corner of my eye. Again, the actual shadows are super soft. I'm just going to put that on top of there like that. One thing I would say about this palette is it is, if you really like the natural look, then you will probably like it, like so far, like with the eyeshadows, because it's really minimal. You can't really do much of the eyeshadows, but don't get me wrong, they are nice, they look nice. I'm just going to take the black pigmented, gonna it's blended to nothing really, that colour. Yeah, it's real, like the fallout is like all over my cheek, so just be careful if you do buy it and use it. I'm just gonna put a bit of that black underneath my eye and on the other side. And I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to smoke it out. The black's not the most pigmented, but it's not the worst. This is what the eyes look like up close. The eyeshadows aren't the most pigmented, like I had to work like quite a lot at that, but I think they look okay. They don't look that bad. I just feel like I need a bit more of the sparkly one on that side. Yeah, I don't think they're that bad. I think they're quite nice. Not the most pigmented, like I said, but they're definitely not the worst. Definitely not the worst. So Yeah, so I'll try the mascara next. It's in this really, it's like in a packaging with a name on. But it's not her like mascara, is it? Because Maybelline has this one out already. Oh, I hate packaging. Oh, that's so annoying. How long does it take to get packaging off? Don't know the answer. Oh my god. Not even halfway. Even the little lines, that thing's not working. Oh, there we go. It's the Colossal Volume Express Mascara. And let's have a look at the, oh, nice and fat. You know what I mean. Yeah, I didn't curl my lashes because I wanted like a fair like try. Do you see what the lashes will be like? Naturally, if that makes sense. That's 2 coats of the mascara on, and yeah, I've had to brush a spoolie for it because it's quite clumpy, but I like the look of it when you like not super close, but it's really like lengthening, volumizing like what it says. So yeah, I really like that. Bronzer first, which is very, very dark, so I'm not sure how I'm going to swatch it. Oh, and it's not too bad actually. Oh, do you know what? That's not like as pigmented as I thought. They just look a lot darker in the pan. Like, do you know them what they do? So I'm just gonna use the mirror again, and I'm just gonna. Oh god. I hope that blends out. I'm just gonna like. I don't know where I'm putting it really. I do not like that brush. Feels weird. Yeah, so I'm going to take a bit more and I'm just going to sort of brush it on my cheeks, going up the hairline, and again on the cheek on this side. Very orange. But it's not like super orange, but yeah. Why? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to use my big brush. I can't deal with that. I don't know why I did that. That's so funny. Yep, so I'm just putting a little bit on my forehead just to give it a little bit of it. My hair's doing my head in, and that bit there is doing my head in. Just to give it a bit more of a glow. I'm not a big fan of bronzer myself because I always feel like it makes me look orange. Quite like that. So now I'm going to use the blush. So really, it's so bright. That blush is so bright. The blush colour is really nice. I like that. Don't know if you can tell, but it has actually made a difference too in my face. Can you see this side looks more flushed than the other side? Now for my favourite part, which I'm the most excited about, is this highlight, which looks absolutely blinding. See what I mean about it being too dark for me? Like, you can clearly see that's too dark for me. On deeper skin tones though, I think that'd be so, I mean, it is blinding. Wow. I didn't realise how blinding that was on the other side, you couldn't tell. I really like it as well. That would be such a nice eyeshadow. I'm going to put it over the top of this colour. Already that is so pretty. They should have put that colour as the highlight, and then they should have put this one as like the eyeshadow highlight. Oh yeah, that colour is stunning on the eyes. Such a nice pretty pink shimmery colour. Yes, I like that colour a lot. And that's it with no light on. I really like it. That highlight is blinding though, like seriously, really blinding. Lips now, so the two shades in the lip part the only thing I don't like is that, like, because it's a lot of fallout, it's sort of like it's gonna go everywhere. That's the only thing. So these are the two lipsticks. There's a really pink one, and then I've just wiped my finger in that one, like a nudie colour. They say the lip balm, so I'm not expecting much colour, to be honest. No, it's that one there, and then the pink one. Oh, that one's got quite a lot of pink. It's just like a pretty nude colour. Quite like that, actually. I've got really dry lips, so I do apologise that my lips look such a mess. And I bit that side of my lips by accident. So yeah, I quite like that look, actually, with that one on. I like that the lip balms, because when you're on a flight, you want your lips to be nice and moisturised, don't you? Because it can take a lot out of you. I really like that colour. Yeah, so my final opinion is, I quite like the look, like, in the end. I quite like it. It looks nice. I look very sun-kissed, and definitely not my next shade. Bloody hell. Just ignore that. But yeah, I like the packaging. The packaging's really nice. It feels nice. The only thing is, it's quite big for travelling. It's supposed to be for travelling, but I feel like it is so bulky, like it's bigger than my head. Well, like the same size, sort of. Like, it's bulky for travelling. I like the fact that it's got a huge, massive mirror. Oh, ignore my house. That's a plus. I don't like that it's got powders and lip balms in, because all that powder is going to get stuck in there. And if you look, I've used it like once, and you can see like hairs and stuff and little dust in it, and I've used it like once. So can you imagine what it's going to be like after time? Like, I feel like they should have done it that way. They probably should have like made like a little mini part for a little mini lipstick. I would have preferred that, to be honest, like a little mini lipstick. That would have been cute. I like the concealer. It's really nice under my eyes, nice and brightening. It didn't really cover the spot, so it's not really good at covering spots, but I feel like under the eyes it's nice and brightening. I quite like the eyeshadows. They're not the most pigmented, but this is a more natural palette. They look okay. Like, I've got the highlighter shade on my like inner corners, obviously, but they blended out okay. Not the best, because it's Maybelline. I've tried Maybelline eyeshadows before. They're not super the best, but they feel nice and creamy. Like, they're definitely better than like other like Maybelline shadows, definitely. The bronzer is a bit too dark, I'd say, for me, but obviously it's catering for everybody, so I will overlook that. I really like the blush shade, but I feel like I have to use my own brushes. Like, next time I use it, I'm going to use my own brushes to see like what the difference is, like, because I think it'd be a lot more better than what it was with the actual brushes, because I'm not keen on this brush. I just think it's a bit pants, to be honest. Like, it doesn't feel nice on the skin either. It feels a bit scratchy. This brush though is nice. This is a lot softer than that one, and I quite like, and this is so flat, and that's really good. The highlight shade is such a stunning colour, and I think it'll look so good on everyone, but I think it's just a little bit too dark for me to get away with outside the house. I'll wear it right now. I like it on the eyes. It looked nice, like on the eyes for somebody that's pale, and then for everybody else, like, it would look fine. I really like this mascara. It's a little bit clumpy, but once I use my spoolie on it, it looks good. And I like the lip balm as well. I like the pinky one more than I like the nudie one. And yeah, that's what I think. So if you can get it like on offer, I would definitely recommend it. Get it on the offer. I wouldn't pay the 30 full pound though for it. It's like, it's not wowed me. It's not like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's just okay. Like, If there's no other words to say really, then it's just okay. It does the job. It's made me look a lot better than what I look like without makeup, obviously. But I am going to play around with it some more, and I'm going to just try and see what works out better on my skin, and like I'm going to try the lighter highlighter on my skin and just see if that one works better for me. So that is what I think of that. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below, if you think it looks okay. If you've tried it or tried any of the collection, because I would love to know like what your opinions are of it. And yeah, give it a big thumbs up if you liked. That was a really awkward thumbs up. With my double chin. Yeah, so give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I do more testing videos and makeup tutorials, and if you want to see anything, just tell me down below and I will try and do it. Bye.